These whole wheat sesame crackers are healthy and they are delicious and they are very easy to make. And you will really enjoy making your own healthy crackers. So you can do it in a large bowl or in a mixer. You can mix together. This is 1 1/4 whole wheat flour. And with that, we mixing 1 cup of unbleached white and 1 cup of sesame seeds. And you see the 3/4 of tan color and 1/4 of black. So you can just use the tan, but I found that this is like more colorful and fun, but you don't want to have too much of the black. So I just mix it, mix the 3/4 and then the 1/4 of the black. Put that in, and I'm adding 1 teaspoon of salt. So let me mix this together. Okay, so now I will add to this. This is 1 cup of water, and adding here about 3 tablespoons of sunflower oil and 1 tablespoon I'm adding bragg. You can use tamari if you prefer. So these are the ingredients, and I'm going to now mix it again until it forms a dough. I will take it out and I will knead it by hand for 2 minutes. Okay, so I will open this, take it out. It's just a little bit sticky, but not much. Here we are. This is our cracker dough. Move this here and sure you see everything. Take that dough and I will just knead it. I'm not adding any flour to it, because I found that if I do, it make it very slippery and it's really hard for me to knead the dough. So I'm just doing it just like that, just fine. So it's about 2 minutes that you just knead it. You can also do that right in the mixer with a bread hook. And then we will cut it in half and we will spread it on cookie sheets. Okay, almost there. It's interesting that every time you make it, you will find that the dough is a little bit different. Happens to be a little bit more sticky than I anticipated, so I might need to use a little bit of flour. So you give me a moment, I'll go and get the flour and be right back with you. So I got a little bit flour, not going to use a lot. See if this is going to work. Again, I don't want it to be slippery. It's working. It's great. Just a tiny little bit. You don't need much. Beautiful dough. Nice texture with the sesame seeds. Beautiful. Just a tiny little bit right on the surface, and again kneading it. Okay, this is it. Okay. So, what am I going to do now? I will take this dough and cut it in half. Okay? Cut it right about here. And I have my cookie sheet, and I will use half for one cookie sheet, and the size is about 12 3/4 inches by 17 3/4 inches. So I will have to use 2 baking trays to roll the dough. So give me a moment, I'm just going to move things so I have the space to roll the dough into the baking tray. So here is one tray, and this is half of the Sesame Crackers dough. And I'm going to use here, this is made from rubber. It's a non-slide sheet that I'm going to put the tray on so it won't move when I'm rolling it. And you'll see in a moment what I'm talking about. I will use sunflower oil just to oil the tray so it'll be easy to take the crackers out after they are baked. I turn the oven on, 400 degrees. So here it is. Okay. Let me move this aside. I need a little bit of space. So I will take the dough here. I'll just put it right at the center of the tray. And now I would like to make sure to create an even thickness of the dough here. So I'm going to start by, this doesn't look like it's going to fit. It's like there's not enough dough, but there is. Okay, it's going to be very, very thin. I'm going to turn this around. Let me move it a little bit here more to the center. And I'm just going to go here. And I'm really trying down and out, pushing the dough, stretching it. Okay, so I'm using my body. Now this counter is a little high for me. I could have used a little bit more lower counter, but that's okay. You would just work and make it work. If the dough does not have consistent thickness, then the edge will be too thin and it will burn while the center will remain uncooked. So turn it again here. pressing. Try to even out this thickness. If there's an area a little bit thick, I move it. It's a very nice dough to work with. Trying to stretch it out. Okay, we are almost there. Just work here. So do you see why I need this sheet underneath, which prevent the tray from sliding while I'm trying to stretch that dough. Okay, so if you can see here, I got a little bit extra. So with the end of the roller, the rolling pin, I will just smooth it. It's a very wonderful dough to work with, very cooperative. Almost there. Right, get it to the corner, smooth it out the edge right here. Okay. So this is one tray. This is half of the dough that we are making. Here it is. You can feel this is, the dough is spread out evenly. And now you decide how you want to cut it. I will cut it by 3 inches by 4 1/4 rectangles. So I'm cutting this right here. Okay, and this I'll cut right in half. If you really want to be precise, you can use a ruler and do that. It's very, very thin, the dough. Very easy to cut it. Okay, now I turn it around, and let me just straighten this out now. And cut this in half. This here. And each of this in half. So now you can see the rectangle shape. Let's finish this here. Okay. That's all. So this is our unbaked crackers. So let me see. The oven is 400. It's ready. I'll put one tray and start by baking it for 10 to 15 minutes until it's golden brown. You have to be careful because it can burn easily. So I'll do that, and then I will get the other tray and roll it and bake it and show you the end results. So let me just put this right in the oven. I will check it after 10 minutes to be on the safe side. Okay, so you saw how I do it. I'll do the other one, and then I'll show you what came out of it. So now I've rolled the second tray, and this is the 10 minutes that I would like to show you. I'm going to check the other tray. Oh, it's hot, 400. So you can see it still needs a little bit of time. So, but it's getting there. I'll put it back in. I will put it for 3 minutes. Okay. This one, the option that you can sprinkle lightly with sea salt. If you like your crackers to be more salty. That's it. So I'm going to wait for the 3 minutes and take the other tray out, let it cool, and then I will try to lift the crackers out, and then I will put this in and bake it, and I'll show you the end result. So here are the sesame crackers, and you can eat them with a tofu dip or hummus or any other dip that you like, and you can use it as a healthy snack. Make sure that after they are cooled down that you store them in airtight container. Enjoy.